Speaking of hunting, so did you see that deal about those 2 kids that were elk hunting that died?
No. Oh, yeah, that they didn't find him or whatever, and then they finally found him. What was the? I didn't see the conclusion.
I
to
couldn't
that.
remember what it was.
Did somebody kill him?
No.
But they found him dead, correct?
Yeah, they died.
They went,
But they
missing
weren't very
for-
old. They were like what, 20?
No, I think they were in teens. Yeah,
Hmm.
there was 2 of them, and they disappeared for quite a while together.
It was in Colorado, wasn't it?
I don't remember that, and I don't remember if it
2
was
25-year-old men.
Struggle to talk about shit when the camera's on.
The camera's
Like,
been
we
on.
just had a fucking
Oh, the
break.
camera's. Shit, I was just wanting to be fucking the hardest motherfucker, and I wasn't.
Lollipop?
What's lollipop?
Oh shit, it is loud. Hey, you hit the paper both times.
An hour before that, and the guy that I work with had already changed. He was in a fucking like jogger suit.
Oi.
Hi, Vay. Today's episode of Who's Fucked Up? That's Fucked Up. Hey,
And that's the intro for this.
that's the intro. Oh. We're already started today's
We're off
Fucked
the
Up.
line.
We're fucked up.
up.
I'm sorry, I'm a pot of coffee in, so.
I had an energy drink.
That's my second one.
And he's drinking. Jesus Christ, we're just gonna be tweaking.
Ooh. Yeah,
You had 2 energy drinks?
Well, that one was a coffee thing.
Oh.
It was like a coffee energy drink. I don't know what's all in it.
I just stick with Folgers. I can't do all that shit. I'll be twitching like a crack baby.
I
with cold
prefer
dogs.
cocaine, but you can't drink that. So, like, that's frowned upon.
Allegedly.
I don't like
mean,
the
you-
smell
I've
of
never
it.
put it in drinks, though.
I don't like the smell
feel
of
like
it.
I'd just dilute it. It would just be bad. I don't think it's like meth where it would just dissolve and then you're fucked.
I don't know.
So, like the chemicals and why are we talking about
I-
this?
I- that's good.
We were
where I'm
supposed to talk
at.
about deer hunting and bow
Welcome
hunting and
back
shit.
to deer hunting
Yeah.
via cocaine and
This
something
is-
else in your
This
coffee.
is basically going to be a Gouchers episode because neither one of us bow hunt. So
I mean, it's not
I
necessarily.
haven't bow hunted in a long time.
You
A
should.
long time.
You should.
Where the
It's-
fuck am I going to bow hunt?
I mean, I don't know. In town, there's a lot of deer in town. I've seen them, especially over by the middle school. I don't know who owns that ground, but call me.
The
McKinney's.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
the McKinneys.
no,
and they don't
no,
let you bow hunt.
I'm not talking on the east side of the middle school. I'm talking on the west side of the middle school. That one little section of timber right there that
Oh.
backs up to the houses off Margrave. Dude, I seen a stud. I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but I did. I hope you're not watching. There's a little field that's
Yeah.
completely surrounded by trees that you can't quite see from the blacktop going in front of the middle school. Man, I drove through there the other day, and this sumbitch was standing out there just big and proud, and I was like, oh, hello. Slowed down, rolled the passenger window down. I was like, get out of here.
22 rifle right out. the
No, I
window.
wish. I wish. Speaking of which, too, my inner ethical hunter kept me from doing stupid shit the other night because I was going to play poker with the guys, and yeah, there was a giant right at gray light, and I had that 300 blackout pistol in the back seat. And I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Go on. And I just drove on, but he was a giant. And coming from a guy that's worked his ass off to have everything I got, I don't want to fuck it up over one deer.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
And I don't have one on camera right now, so it's really kind of depressing. I have put all this work into deer season, and I have the most beautiful food plot I've ever had in my whole life, and I've got another one sprouting right now of winter forage. And I don't have anything but a bunch of slick heads on camera and
I feel like though it's not
and
really
Elliot.
like I
have
feel like
Elliot.
we need that like first real hard freeze. Like
Yeah,
that
but
frost.
usually I got cruisers,
get-
or I've
Because
got.
I'm just saying, I've been driving like to Washington and stuff, and a lot of it, like, so the way I go to
Have
Washington.
you seen any good bucks on the way to work?
I haven't seen any deer at all. I take 54 highway all the way to Jeff City, and then I go Jeff City and I go the back way. It's a fucking like
Really?
driving.
And
I
you're
have not
not
seen
seeing-
a single in the morning or in the evening. I haven't seen a single fucking deer on those roads.
Oh, dude, I'm seeing.
and we used to
deer
see
like
them all the time when it was
rut's
cold.
coming.
That's what I'm saying. I'm curious to know if they're just not really pushing around. They're just kind of. It's cooler in the morning, so they're kind of getting their little like walk in, and then they just kind of hang the fuck out.
Yeah, but usually I at least have one or two.
Yeah, but you've been doing a
resident.
fuck ton of work around here.
Yeah, and I got
So
that
I'm curious to
asshole
know if it
cutting
kind
hedge post still
yeah,
over
if
here.
it's kind of pushed them away for
west
a little
of me.
bit, but once it gets cooler and calms the fuck down,
That's what I kind of feel. That
they're
and
probably
then
gonna start.
the crop
It's some
fields of the
jackass on
neighbors.
fucking YouTube. So I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. They live there and they always stay there. No, they fucking don't. Shut
No.
the fuck up, Bob.
No,
But Jesus Christ, it's like goddamn fucking ducks. Jesus Christ.
but the crop.
Fucking ducks. What?
No, like everyone always says.
I
Like, you
always heard them pin
like
feathers hurt.
everyone said, you have like your local birds that always stay in one area. No, the fuck they don't. Yeah, just because they lay eggs on your fucking pond doesn't mean they're gonna live there forever.
Well, yeah, if Jimmy bought them at
They're
the
not
sale barn and
fucking
turned them loose on
swans.
his pond. They're local ducks.
Yeah.
Those are white
yeah,
and they're not wild.
Yeah, because their wings are cut and they can't fly away.
you know,
Like the people that buy the mallards and they're like, they're my pets. I'm like, yeah, you fucking clip their wings. They can't leave.
I thought
That's
about
fucking torture.
I thought about doing that, taking them silver gum wrappers and buying a bunch of them white ducks.
Banning them all.
Yeah, and banding them all with gum wrapper, silver gum wrapper.
I
And
can
then,
honestly tell you, I've been hunting my whole life for ducks, and I've never shot a white one.
I-
If I ever shot a white fucking duck, and
No,
it's
I know, that's-
albino, like that'd be cool as fuck.
that's the ironic part of it.
That's the neighbor's
See how
pet to
stupid
tip
people
off.
are. First of all, white ducks aren't wild ducks, and tinfoil is not a band. Just to see how many of these
They just fucking shoot them.
city hunters come by and go, look at all these banded ducks I shot. You shot Martha's ducks,
It
dumbass.
says Wrigley Spearmint on it. What the fuck?
You shot the Doublemint twins as fucking duck.
You know what I want to shoot? I want to shoot a swan. And I know you can't
Trumpeter
shoot those.
swan, you can if you get a tag.
Yeah, but you can't shoot them around here. I don't think.
Mhm.
I don't think. Oh,
You just gotta catch
can?
I think
flying
think
through.
there's I think it's a
See,
limited draw type deal.
Yeah, but they're fucking massive.
Dude, we had a
I
whole
still feel like I'd missed the first shot.
we
and
had
hit the
no you
second
wouldn't.
one.
You couldn't. We had a whole group of them that nested out here on this field east of Mom and Dad's. And there was I don't know how they nest, but there was 4 or 5 of them
I love how this
consistently.
motherfucker says mom and dad's, but it's his.
No, it's my mom and dad's up there. I mean, it's all in my name, but that's my mom and dad's.
Oh, wait, you have more land up there.
Huh?
You have more land up there. That's down there. That's south. But
No,
like,
that's not. That's east.
No, that's east.
That's over east.
Never eat shredded wheat.
oh, north. Okay,
Yeah,
I
north is
keep
behind
you.
thinking the vehicles are out here because
No,
there's
no.
no goddamn window in this room.
I did that on purpose.
Why?
When you crawl in the cave and turn the lights off, you can
You
sleep.
can masturbate in private.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
That's why he did it.
I mean, I'm never up in this room except
Before,
when we record.
like before Rid was here, this was his masturbation room.
So everything's sticky when we come in here.
There was never a before Rid though.
Oh, there wasn't.
No, he was here before the house was even finished.
Oh,
This was always his room.
Mm.
Now it's the podcast room.
Man,
But
it fucking
yeah,
feels
no,
like a prison in here.
place
There's
is a
fucking
prison
no
on
window.
planet bullshit. The galaxy of this.
I mean, I feel like we can make a window. Like you can get a skill saw. We can just cut a fucking.
you cut a hole
Right
in that,
into
you're going to be
Dylan's
looking at
room.
Dylan's room.
And you'll see it.
We're fucked. This is a weird
this-
design. That's the
this
hallway.
Is the hallway, and on the other
That's
side
over
of the
the
hallway,
kitchen.
Yeah, no, actually, that's the kitchen.
This-
That's the stair hole, and that's Harley's room. Out here, through the hallway and through the roof is the driveway.
That's random.
I mean,
It's a weird That's a weird room design.
I mean,
Because
this was supposed to
does
all
his
be
room
open.
have a window?
Dylan's?
Yeah.
He has the bathroom window going out.
He hates children. There's
They
nothing
weren't-
better than like cracking your
lock
window
you
when it's like in
in.
the fall and
You don't
it's cool at
understand.
night.
This house design was not meant to be this way.
Well, you fucked that up.
I couldn't help it because him and her come into the picture as I'd already started it. So
I'm taking my
this was
shoes off.
all supposed to be open,
I took my shoes
and this was going to be my room, the whole upstairs, and the kids' rooms were going to be downstairs. Well, then when him and her came into the picture, I had to change everything to accommodate for 2 more humans.
Mm.
So I had to create rooms up here and made my room downstairs, which is not what I wanted. This was going to be the stepping cabin.
All right.
All right. But yeah, no, I don't know how we just got off on that freaking tangent. That had nothing to do with deer season. But you guys give me shit all the time about flinging arrows. And I have all these guns and I don't even use them to hunt. But I'm telling you, if you do it one time, you would be hooked.
I don't think so. I don't. I'm not into chasing him down like, ooh, I got him, but we don't know where the fuck he went.
You don't have to chase them down.
Shit.
You put
Motherfucker gonna run off 100 yards. You gotta go look for him in a brush.
you put that arrow in the right spot. It's just like a gun. Probably better. Hang on.
I'm just saying because like the way they bleed out when you shoot them with an arrow is a lot different than a weapon. Like when you shoot them with a bow, like
Whoa, what just happened? We just lost everything.
Huh?
What did you unplug whenever you did that?
I didn't unplug anything. Oh, it's leaning against that.
Whip. But I mean, the crazy thing was the microphone still worked, just the headphones went out.
Yeah.
It's because the microphones are plugged into the computer directly.
Or anything, did it?
No. It was
No.
just we just couldn't hear ourselves talk.
It went
Okay.
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about this.
But no, what I was saying was, I feel like whenever you shoot with a bullet, it's hot, so it kind of like cauterizes as it goes. Like I've never seen blood just pour out of a deer when you shoot with a bullet.
no, it does.
But that, not like that. That motherfucker gushes fucking blood when it comes out.
So these are the collared ones.
He's gonna fucking stab himself in the
No, he's
fucking
not.
finger.
But this is
Somebody's
a
gonna bleed.
so you guys shooting a gun. You're shooting what? What do you shoot besides a 22 and a spotlight?
308.
308.
308, 22, 250, 30-06, 243.
Okay, so maximum.
17 HMR.
Okay.
That
There
one
you go.
works. You gotta hit him right behind the eye.
So maximum at the biggest you just said you're shooting 168, 175 grain bullet.
Lapua.
Okay, I'm shooting 500 grains.
Wow,
Uh,
this is.
you
I
gotta
mean,
put
you
it
got a
up-
100 grain broadhead.
What's your
You got a 300
distance? How far can you shoot?
80 yards.
No, I can shoot a solid 60, easy, and stack them in that coffee cup. And I know that's not as far as a gun or whatever, but if I'm putting 500 grains of an arrow into an animal and I'm creating a hole
The
that's
size of a baseball.
2.5 inches on both sides, like it looks
It's the
like
size of a tennis ball.
when
basically.
I killed Crooked Horn, it looked like somebody threw an axe through him. That entry hole was these cut on contact rages are 2 3/8, I think, cut, but it hit a rib bone going out and deflected, and because of that deflection and that big cut, that back hole was as big as my hand, and it was big enough that his liver came out, part of it. Because I shot him a little bit back. We don't want to talk about that. I hit the shoulder bone and it kind of, yeah. There is margin for error in everything.
See,
but
with a bullet though, you're just gonna break that rib.
Exactly.
well, and
I
I
mean-
broke ribs with an arrow.
I'm just saying, I don't like shooting a deer though at 80 yards or at 60 yards with a 308 because you ain't gonna get any of that meat out of it.
No,
You're
no.
gonna fucking.
and that's the
shoot
thing
him
with
in the
this.
neck. That's all. That's where I aim. That's right for the neck.
If I have to rifle hunt, he's 100% correct. I
Oh,
just take
no,
my
I get
lever
it.
action 44 mag, shoot him in the neck.
It
call
depends.
Again,
okay,
80
so for
yards.
me, it depends. If
Well,
I'm
I'd
trying
like to be close to him.
if I'm trying to save the if it's one of them, if I'm trying to save the rack, I don't give a fuck where I hit it because it's gonna die. Like I don't care if it's if it's in the shoulder. I mean, whatever. But if it's towards the end of the season, I just want to put meat in my freezer. I'm gonna fucking
oh, that's
save as
spotlight and
much-
22 mag all night long.
Yeah.
Fill the freezers.
That's very illegal. We can't talk about that.
It's only illegal if you're caught.
Cost lots of
Alleged-
money.
We put this shit on the internet. Sure,
Cost-
only like 30 people watch this every
Cost lots
fucking
of
week.
money.
But
Well,
still, what if
okay,
one of them is a cop?
Green jeans.
One of them I know of is a game warden.
Oh my fucking god! So that's why we
Hi,
say
Adam.
this. So that's why we say this shit just to get a rise out of him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next thing you fucking know, Goucher gets up on first day of rifle season. There's a guy sitting outside his
I
house.
mean,
and
I'm
he's just
fine.
like, "Hello,"
I'm fine. They can come hang out. I'm 100% legal beagle.
and he's just like,
Oh,
"Why?
green jeans.
Why is there a
Yeah.
fucking 3-foot mag light in your truck?" You're like, "Because it's scary walking to this goddamn tree stand."
It sometimes can be, thanks to rabbits.
I seen
They
this
sound
fucking
like they weigh
TikTok video.
600 pounds.
I seen this TikTok video yesterday, and it said when you're walking to the stand and you got your girl with you and you feel like a goddamn man, and then a raccoon runs by and you got shit running down your leg and you go into this fucking like mode, and it's just
Grab
like,
her and throw her in between you and the sound.
Yeah.
Tiger. Yeah, it's.
I will say there's nothing more relaxing / scarier than it's 5 o'clock in the morning and it's pitch black fucking dark and you're sitting in a tree stand and you either get that relaxing, just quiet, like you can just hear everything. It's like quiet,
Or you get that.
or you get that
Sasquatch
fucking
scream.
that Sasquatch scream, and then like it sounds like Bigfoot's taking a shit behind you, and you're just like, what in the fuck is back there?
So,
I mean, but you're just like, that thing's massive, and then you see the fucking sun come up. It's just a goddamn squirrel on fucking cocaine, just running in a circle trying to impress some bitch in a tree.
I will say,
like,
I've had that.
There's
happen
nothing more
one time.
relaxing than just sitting in the dark.
One time where I was genuinely scared sitting in the stand in the dark, and you won't even believe what it was that was making the sound.
Goddamn possum or something.
No, it was a bobcat.
Oh,
But I didn't. Mountain lions scream and make
Yeah.
that nasty sound. And I watched a TikTok yesterday where this guy and his buddy were still hunting. They were bow hunting and just walk a little bit, stop and look, walk a little bit, stop and look. And his buddy stops and he's recording and he goes, "Hey, look, there's a dead deer laying there." And they're probably 80 yards from it. And they watch it and they watch it. And he's like, "That thing just moved. It ain't dead." So his buddy knocks an arrow and he thinks they're going to sneak up on this buck laying down.
Yeah.
You couldn't see the head part. It wasn't a buck.
Mountain lion.
Yeah. That son of a bitch set up and looked up over its back and
I
he's
just
like,
got it.
He go,
I
oh,
just still
fucking-
stuck it. In
I
the
just
gap
stuck
and
it.
run.
I mean, you would have been like, it would have been like that dude off Lord of the Rings, just.
and so they realize
I
they
put
re-
all 6 arrows in his ass.
they realize it's a big cat and they're like, okay, he knocked an arrow and he got ready and they go, "Hey cat," said it real loud and you instantly, well, yeah, he instantly thinks, he said, "I instantly thought it was going to run off."
It just
It
stared
just
at him.
set up and stared at him and I thought, ooh, that's when the ass goes to full pucker and you pull out the 44 mag.
Yeah.
Why'd
yeah.
you just shoot me in the leg? Because I know that's got to outrun you.
We
Yeah.
were bow hunting and now I'm Dirty Harry, bitch.
Yeah. Somebody has to live to tell this story, and it's not gonna be you. I'm sorry. We're
Yeah.
not that close anymore.
But no, I didn't realize bobcats make that sound. But they are. It's not.
It's not quite as. It's not
But
quite
they,
as bad.
if
But they make a sound.
a
I mean,
tomcat,
yeah.
there was a female there. Oh my god, dude! And it sounded way bigger than a house cat. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the only reason, oh yeah, oh it went to full pucker. The only reason it kind of scared me because I thought that sound can climb trees.
Yeah, it can
I was
see and
already-
smell
yeah.
me. I have no idea where
I
it
was
is.
already in the stand and I'm like, okay, that sound can climb trees. I'm safe from everything else, but that might be my fucking
Yeah.
2,000 stitches and trying to get it off my leg and fall out the tree and break my neck.
In that situation, my stand's equipped with this button that rolls the window back up and locks the door.
Hey, speaking of hunting, so did you see that deal about those 2 kids that were elk hunting that
Mm.
died?
No. Oh,
Uh-uh.
yeah, that they didn't find him or whatever, and then they finally found him. What was the? I didn't see the conclusion.
I
to
couldn't
that.
remember what it was.
Did somebody kill him?
No.
But they found him dead, correct?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they died.
They went,
But they
missing
weren't very
for-
old. They were like what, 20?
I
19?
no, I think they were in teens. Yeah,
Hmm.
there was 2 of them, and they disappeared for quite a while together.
It was in Colorado, wasn't it?
I don't remember that, and I don't remember if it
Two
was
25-year-old men, Andrew Porter
Oh, they
and
were in their
Ian,
20s.
died in Colorado Rio Grande National Forest, September 18, 2025, after being struck by lightning.
Shut the front door.
Struck by lightning during an elk hunting trip. Their bodies were found after a multi-day search, and the coroner confirmed the cause of death was a lightning fucking strike.
Well,
Imagine
no,
you're out there living the fucking dream. You're like, man, like when you shot yours, it was rainy and shit,
Yeah.
and you're like, man, just.
I mean,
It's gonna be a
That's
good
whenever
day.
God's
Like
like, you
everybody
weren't
said.
meant
I
to
was
be
just
here.
getting ready to say,
You
if
weren't
there's
meant to be here
if
yet.
you want proof of God, there it is. You're out in the middle of nowhere, as far away from most dangers as you can get, and
Well,
still get struck by lightning. Your
Yeah.
ass was meant to die.
in the middle of a fucking like timber and trees,
Yeah.
and I mean,
You talk about Final Destination. You weren't getting away from that one.
I
No.
still can't follow a log truck.
Oh my god!
I will let you know, like I don't fear much, but they don't strap them bitches down.
No,
They
they're
just
just kind of
sit
there.
Yeah,
I understand they weigh fucking like hundreds of thousands of pounds, but motherfucker,
That's
you
why
watch
they're
them
dangerous.
bitches bounce when they drive, and I'm just like, eh.
There was one come through Fort Scott Friday. I was on my way home from work, and it was carrying big walnut logs. Yeah, that's all I could think of. Every time I see one of them, I'm like, oh, Final Destination. Didn't watch it. Don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I get around them. I'm like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
As soon
Didn't
as I
get me
can
that
pass
time.
where a tree can fall off me, I'm like, fuck them.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah.
It depends on how the day's going. If I move around them or I just stay there like, come on, motherfucker.
I want that one right here.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
But no.
the whole deer hunting and getting scared and that honestly, in this area, I know there's cats every now and then.
Yeah.
You hear people seeing cats. Those don't scare me because I've been in the mountains enough that if a cat sees you 99% of the time, they're going the other fucking way.
Yeah.
They're chicken shits. What does scare me is a 220-pound, 170-inch buck that's rutting.
Oh, because dude, they make all kinds
gonna
of fucking
fuck
noise.
you.
He gonna fuck you up. When
Yeah.
you're walking through, like you said, through the pitch black and you get in that timber and you're headed to your stand and you hear and you know that, or a grunt,
Just, oh shit.
and you're like, I instantly try to figure out which direction it came from. Yeah. I instantly try to figure out which direction it came from and get next to a tree. Because all I can think is, all them pearly whites would hurt like hell at 30 miles an hour when he's got his head down coming right through.
Oh
me.
yeah. Yeah.
That's worse than Final Destination.
I can say the only time I don't understand people is I've seen plenty of TikTok videos when they bow hunt. I'm not gonna go bow hunting bears. Because I watched a video of this dude, he's sitting up, and it's a pretty tall tree stand. He's just sitting there, and he's just looking out, has his little camera on his thing. It's like he's just panning out and looking at it and stuff like that, and he starts hearing this fucking thing, and his tree moves, and he just fucking looks down, and there's this fucking bear right here. and I'm like,
Yogi's coming up to see
nope,
you.
Nope, because I'm still in his territory. He can still fuck me up in a tree. He can just grab and throw, and I'm dead.
And have you noticed?
And they're just
on
like,
that-
hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Hey, bear, go away. Bullshit.
I'm fucking hitting.
If that happens to me, there's going to be two movements, a physical movement and a bow movement. I'm going to shit and run and probably fall out the fucking tree, and then he can eat me when I'm already dead with a broken neck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and go, hey, bear,
I
go
heard
away.
They start ass first. So you're going to be alive for a while.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying, like,
So I
just don't
got
get how
my
they're
salad tossed.
I just don't understand how they're so
The next
calm
thing
about
I
it.
knew, I was hemorrhaging and died.
I just don't know how they're so
My
calm
Yogi
about
and
it.
Boo-boo.
They're just like, no, this is my tree stand. I'm like, no, no, it ain't. No, it
It's
ain't.
kind of like
That's-
talking to that really mad drunk guy at the bar. Like, we're going to talk nice right now. And
Yeah.
hopefully you go the fuck away.
Yeah. That,
Yeah,
no.
I don't think I
The
can
only
keep
thing
my
that bear would
composure.
hear from me, because one, if I'm going bow hunting for fucking
I'm
bear,
sorry.
Yeah.
the only two sounds that bear is gonna hear come out of me if he's within 3 fucking feet of me in a tree, one, he's gonna hear me shit my pants, and the next sound he's gonna hear is, and I'm just gonna start dumping 9mm right into his fucking
I
forehead.
think there's one other sound. A blood curdling scream.
Just
He's gonna be
fucking-
like, "God, you son of a bitch!"
I'm just saying,
Everything
I'm gonna
manly
mag them.
leaves.
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah.
probably.
No offense, ladies, but that's
And then
gonna
when
be
the
a
game
bitch
warden
scream.
shows up because it's bow season for bear and he hears me shooting a 9mm off and he's asked what's wrong, I just turn around. There's this shit stain on the fucking back of my pants. He's gonna be like, he got your ass, didn't he? I'm like, oh, he got me all right.
Fucking
He's gonna
Boo-Boo
make
was
a great
after my
fucking rug
picnic
in my front room.
basket.
Yeah, you get out to your truck and there's a bear standing at the game wardens. This motherfucker did a drive-by. My cousin is dead. Did you hear that?
Well, your cousin made him shit himself and
He
talk-
dumped a 30-round clip into my cousin.
Yeah, that's gonna be me, and then I'll be like guilty as charged. And when I turn around and there's just this shit stain and it running down my leg, the game warden be like, "Fair enough."
Who's gonna clean my khakis?
Yeah,
Said your
I definitely
your claims cancel each other out. You're fine.
I
Go
definitely
home.
didn't wear the brown pants that day. I wore fucking white khaki shorts.
He'll speak at Leroy's funeral.
The only memory I have of him was he scared the shit literally out of me.
I will
There was
say,
corn in my sock.
I will say though, we make all these jokes and shit, and around here, no, you don't have to worry about it when you're going to the stand. But the several years that I went to the mountains elk hunting,
Yeah.
that shit runs through your head when you're 10,000.
Oh, I
feet.
bet it does.
When you're at
When,
10,000
when
feet,
you got everything out there just in
there's
the woods.
nothing. There's nothing. You're 2 days from
No,
civilization.
no, I'm just saying like animal wise. There's every animal out there. And every
Bigfoot.
small there we go. Every small fucking noise you're thinking, what was it?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and
was it an elk? Was it a bear? Was it a cat?
Well,
was it a fucking goddamn raccoon? Just
I'm
saying,
really
"Hello,
glad
thanks for the
that
food last night."
that I was ignorant in some aspects that first year, because I mean you're 2 days away from anything. You're out in the middle of nowhere, and you really don't know what makes what sounds. And at one point in time, we're up in the middle of the night.
No, what the fuck
No,
was that?
I
What the
went,
fuck
to,
was
I
that?
went to Australia. No,
In the middle of the night.
bloody crikeys.
I
No,
shit my pants. That's British, by the way.
yeah, whatever it is.
It all
But
sounds the same.
I was up. I was gonna say middle of the night, but it wasn't. It was just early morning, and we've got a good walk to get to where we're gonna hunt.
Walk with the governor.
But bloody right with the governor. Hello, governor. And we get down by this creek as we start going up the switchbacks, and you hear that. And I thought, what the fuck is
Somebody's
that sound?
fucking a billy goat.
Yeah, but it was deep and guttural, and we just kept on walking. And I told Scott, I said, "Did you hear that?" And he's like, "Yeah, what the fuck that was." And we kept on walking. We go hunt that whole day. Well, then that night, the outfitter that base camps down by us, he was bringing supplies up to the top of the mountain. He brought us a bottle of whiskey. Because, that's a necessity when you're up at spike camp. You got to have whiskey. And we're sitting around the fire, and he shows up on his horse. And we all got a little cocktailed, and I it just popped in my head. I was like, so we were walking this morning, and we're going to get set up on this meadow up on top of the flat top, I said, and we went through the creek, and I heard this noise. And, of course, I can't make that sound. I said, it's just deep, and it sounded like something chuckling. He goes, well, that's most definitely a bear. And I'm mind you, I'm sitting around a campfire at 10,000 feet on the top of a mountain, and I'm like, that's a what? He said, oh, that was most definitely a bear. He said, that's the sound they make when they're telling you to get away. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Not only did I not know what the sound was, but he was pissed. Yeah. And so I'm like, really? He goes, oh, yeah. He said, when you get too close to one, he said, a black bear, as a rule, they will smell you, see you, whatever, and they're gone. He said, black bears are not like brown bears. He said, most of the time, they'll do anything they can to get away from you. He said, but if you come in with the wind in your face, which we did purposely, he said, and you get in their bubble, what they consider their bubble, he goes, and they catch a whiff of you, they instantly go on the defense. He said, and that's the sound they make telling you to get the fuck back. I was like, we didn't. We just kept right on walking toward him. He goes, yeah. Well, there's those incidents. He said, where ignorance is bliss. I'm like, yeah, exactly. That was one of them. But I mean, just certain shit, you don't think about it around here. We hunt.
That's why you stay strapped and get clapped.
Yeah, we hunt. We don't have nothing to worry about. Predominantly, I mean, I'm sure there's an exception to the rule. We don't have big predators that we have to worry about.
Yeah.
A coyote's going to shit and run. A bobcat's usually going to shit and run. There are those cases where they surprise them and they get the fuck beat out of you.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we don't have it to worry about. Out there, there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
And it's a long ways to help.
I think boo-boos in the woods.
I think the problem, like right now, is
like a donut.
Yeah.
I don't know whenever our season opens. I don't know when our bow season opens.
It's already open.
Yeah, it's going.
It opened
The only thing that would concern me right now is walking to a tree stand. It's fucking probably that would make me get nervous is stepping on a fucking snake because they're still out.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd probably scare me more than like.
Those don't bother me. Honestly, what bothers me is a skunk.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that
you
fucking.
can't see those dudes until you own them.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be snake bit than have to smell like that for a month.
Yeah.
There ain't enough tomato juice in this house.
And I'm not really scared of snakes, but whenever you get within fucking me to Tom's arm of one, and you're just like, fuck! I mean, it's just, it's just right fucking there. Yeah. I'm not worried about anything else.
You wouldn't have liked my back porch when they was coming in out there.
Oh, no, snakes don't bother me. I would have reached out and grabbed that motherfucker and threw it outside.
No, I killed it. They were
But I mean, but it's the fact that it startles you because you're about to step on the motherfucker and they're like kind of about to just smack your leg.
As my kids call them, a jump scare.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that would
with a
bother me
nope
right
rope.
now.
Yeah. No, they don't bother me.
I remember one time, since we're talking about this one, I was over at Missouri, Bobby's house, and he has a bunch of cattle. That
got excited, could you tell?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling the story, so that's what happened. So we were out there.
I know, I love it.
And it was one of the mornings my dad wanted me to take his bow out because he's like, you need to go try it. You need to just try it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I knew he had cows, and cows don't like. I didn't shoot a cow, but dude,
if you want to kill a ribeye.
But it's
470 grams.
I don't know if this bitch was just trying to make a bed behind me, but it sounded like a fucking herd of something just back there. And I'm like, man, Bobby did say there's like 3 big ones. I'm like, something's back there.
Bessie the bovine.
It's trying to make a fucking, well, I was, at the time, I was like 15, and I was like, I don't know where I am. This is not my normal area.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I just hear this fucking just stomping and fucking shit being moved, and I'm like, is there somebody else back there? I mean, so I
Jason Voorhees.
I just kind of look back there, and I'm like,
he said, Halloween is getting ready to happen.
It's like right before you can kind of see, and there's this fucking thing, and it's not making any noise. It's just, I mean, it's not like cow makes noise shit. I'm like, all right, well, like about that time, I can kind of start to see like from probably me to Harley.
Yeah.
And then I see a doe run across, and I'm like, oh, there's a big one back behind me. Hell yeah. So I'm sitting there, and I kind of get that. Because, they got to be within 40, 50 yards. So I'm kind of getting that kind of shaky feeling.
Yeah,
like, okay, there's one of the ones Bobby was talking about. And the first one I'm going to fucking shoot's this big bitch. And so I kind of like turn around and the whole anxiety just went right out my fucking asshole because there's just this cow just fucking right down here, just laying there. And I'm like, of all places. Of all fucking places, you want to come right here and scare the shit out of me for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this big boy's back here like I can smell pussy. I'm waiting. Like, like she gonna be running through any fucking time because he puts his
he smelled
stands.
pussy.
like-
It was just in a tree.
Yeah, it was just me. This fucking
That was freaking
1,200
out.
fucking pound black Angus just sitting at my fucking feet. I'm like, hey, Betsy, how's it going? I did end up, though. That
Want
was
to come tug my udder?
that was the same trip that I didn't every day but one evening, or no, every day but one morning I bow hunted. And I shot at one, but I missed because it was like the tree stand he had me in overlooked like a bunch of, I don't know what you call them. It's all those like bushes. They're like vine bushes, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they're like real thick fucking deals, and it was everywhere.
Like briars?
Kind of, yeah.
Mm.
And
Blackberries.
there's basically a trail.
Black Betty?
There's
Bam-ba-dam.
there's like a trail that comes out of them, and then it comes right like underneath you, and then goes back into them. He put his stand right there, like you can shoot like down.
Right.
And I had one come in, and I guess when I shot down, I went right over the top of him. Like, I'm not used to that whole angle scenario.
You got to aim low.
I didn't know that because
Yeah.
the time
you
I was
don't
just
have to
shooting
with a gun.
like I was just shooting a fucking hay bale.
depending
So
on
like
how
you
far.
just shoot flat, you just shoot flat at a hay bale.
Yeah.
And so when I went like this, and I was like, well, thump, and it grazed its back and went straight down.
Yeah, that's why you got
And
to
I was
practice.
like, fuck, yeah.
Practice from elevation too.
And the next morning, I was like, I'm not taking this fucking bow, and ended up shooting one of the three. And he came within, and I felt bad for this fucking deer. He came in at like 60 yards, and I'm sitting there with a 30-06, and he just
Not gonna track
But it was
that
like
one.
he wanted to fucking die. He just
did.
walked straight up and then just turned, and never moved. Just never moved. Like, come on, just get it the
This
fuck
guy
over
with his
with.
pointy stick's gonna miss today.
And so I was just like,
Dead Cody
got a
right
glance.
here.
and so I was just like, "Kloof," and he just fucking took off running. And I was like, should have had the bow. It's like,
This dude gives me shit all the time because we start talking about this whole gun bow.
But I will
hunting and
say,
all that
I
shit, and
don't
he's
ever
like,
get-
That's why the Indians lost their land.
Hey, I'm
I
just saying.
I
I'd have more in a casino and some shitty reservations.
They
if
wouldn't have
had
lost
guns.
it. They wouldn't have lost it if they'd have been shooting a bow like that.
I
Just telling
don't
you.
ever get like the buck fever shit when I'm shooting a rifle because at 300 yards away, then I don't feel that. But when I had that bow and I shot over the top of that one and I got done, and I
Shaking
didn't
like a
watch the
dog
image, I was
shit
just
in a
like,
peach seed.
oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and it's like when I play Tarkov and shit. Like, you get that adrenaline rush, and you're just like,
That's why I bow.
yeah.
I mean,
But it's a lot of work
excited.
involved. Like, you don't really have to have fucking food plots and shit to shoot 300 fucking yards
No.
away. You can watch them. You could be at one end of a cornfield and they're at the other fucking end, and you just drop that bitch.
It
And then you
I
just,
just gotta open my living room window right now
Exactly.
because I
But
get
I
there
mean-
right across the meadow.
but I mean, like, to bow hunt, you gotta do your fucking research.
Well, and it's not
And
even that. It's I don't deer hunt anymore.
This motherfucker has gone from Australian to fucking British to fucking Canada.
I
I
don't-
don't.
Oh, I don't
fucking-
know. I don't.
Don't you know?
Don't you know it? I don't.
Fire
I don't.
wolf teasers.
I don't deer hunt now
Hey, they make good candy bars.
to
They
just
did.
kill
Oh,
shit.
Henry's.
Yeah.
I don't deer hunt to kill shit now.
No.
If I do, it's late season. It's like you said, it's with a fucking 30-06 or something, and I'm shooting them in the head, and I'm filling my tags and stocking my freezer.
Yeah.
I deer hunt to get close to them. I ate tag soup last year. Didn't even kill one.
I remember that.
And I had several bucks dead to rights at 20 yards. But they weren't old enough. They weren't big enough. I am a size queen.
I don't play by the rules.
But it's not about
I like the way he looks, he gonna die.
yeah,
There you
but
go.
it's not about killing them to me. I just like being close to them. I like sitting in that tree and having one walk at 12 yards.
I've never
and
met
knowing,
a man who jacks off in a tree stand at deer.
No.
God, you're gonna be pretty in the next
No.
2 years.
I just like knowing that I could have took him and I didn't.
That's what they all say when they don't kill one.
No.
I just want to be close to nature.
I mean, I literally have.
don't you know? Yeah.
Don't you know it?
Don't you
Sure
know?
was a pretty young thing, don't
Yeah.
you know there?
His uncle,
Beautiful wreck.
his uncle's going to be a little bigger this year. No, but I
You
like
hit by a truck on the highway.
it's good practice.
The
for me.
fucking one of the last
Oh,
ones he was,
oh,
one of the last ones he was tracking ended up in the fence across the street.
who?
The one that was down there that was tangled up in the fucking fence and died. That was a big one.
Oh yeah, I was after him, but I didn't
Yeah.
get him.
No, well, he died in a fence.
Yeah, I know. I got his horn in his head. He was hung upside down.
Yeah.
But no,
I remember that day. He fucking
even-
called me. Was like, "Fuck, he died." And I was like, "How'd you kill him?" And he was like, "I did, and the fence got him."
yeah. But I even drew on a couple of those deer last year just to see. It's if nothing else, it's good practice. You're in the stand. You're ready. They come in where they're supposed to or where you
Dude,
think
my
they're
fingers
supposed
slip.
to.
Just
Fuck.
No, yeah, right. No, I just draw to see if I can. Make sure I got my scenarios all down right. That way, when the one I want comes in,
in the next 10 years, you're gonna have this story come from Goucher if we're still doing this in 10 years. He's like, I want to see if I still could, and I went, shit, I farted.
that was a shark. You're gonna live
all
to
walk through. I'm like, I just see if I can put. Oh fuck!
So how come you named that one Shark? Well, because I
mean-
shit my pants when I drew back to fucking.
I'm
hit
not
him.
gonna lie. That the neighbor's dog thing. That's that black son bitch of my dad's, and I keep getting pictures of him on that Tacticam. I told Dad, I said, if your dog don't come home, you're gonna know why. I said, just don't call me, don't ask me, but there will be signs.
I dropped him off a hot walk.
Yeah, because every time he lets that prick out. The other night I was sitting in the kitchen watching all the does. I just put a bunch of corn out, and they're all sitting there eating, and all of a sudden they take off, and then that fucking labradoodle runs right up there, stops, and takes a shit. Literally, I can't even make this up. If you go back there right now in the 3 or 4 locations where I have a camera, there's a pile of dog shit around the corn and the trophy rocks and all the mineral and shit. Yeah, he just goes back there, stands in front of the camera, drops a deuce and walks off.
See, that makes me think your dad's trained him.
I think so. Well, he's gonna train him to die because I'm gonna shoot that fucking dog.
Well, we didn't really necessarily talk about deer hunting this episode.
Oh,
we
we
got some
did.
stories.
We did.
Story
We got some
time.
stories.
We did.
But if you need deer hunting advice, where are the people to call?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
we
give
have
you.
the gambit covered with rifle hunting, bow hunting,
Poaching.
truck hunting.
We
He
don't-
can even show you what
We
lumen
don't
of
poach.
light to buy.
Exactly.
But we love you. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, Felicia.
Later.